Killer Klowns from Outer Space is probably one of the weirdest movies ever, but I freaking love it, and despite it making an okay amount of money at the box office, we never got a sequel. While there's been rumors of sequels and reboots for years, nothing has ever gotten off the ground, so I'm gonna go through 5 reasons why the Killer Klowns deserve a sequel. Also, if you haven't seen it, I just recently put out a Killer Clown explainer video on the animation channel. It seems like the comments are all pretty positive, despite it performing worse than most of my other videos, but I really like it, and I'm glad I covered the movie over there because I think it deserves a lot more love. So, when you're done watching this video, go check out the animation if you haven't seen it. And okay, let's go through the 5 reasons why I believe the Killer Klowns deserve a sequel. Starting with number 5, a new batch of clown designs. One of the best parts of the movie is, of course, the titular clowns themselves. But if you've seen the film, those particular clowns probably wouldn't come back for a direct sequel, which of course opens up the possibility of a whole new batch of clowns to take their place. And if the Chiodo brothers, however you say it, brothers again are in charge of the designs, I know they would knock it out of the park. They even have a website where they sell designs with new clowns, and those are pretty awesome on their own. So to see them tackle them with a movie budget would be amazing again, especially in the modern day, seeing how much special effects have improved and all that stuff. So yeah, more Killer Klowns is a good reason for another Killer Clown movie. Number 4, learning more about the clown culture. If you've seen the film, the clowns seem to have their own code that they live by. The males seem to have their different jobs, all related to somehow capturing humans, and the females seem to have their own job back to do on the ship. Although a lot of the ideas about how their culture works is just fan theories, such as how they store females in balloons to turn them into female clowns, since their evolution seems to be of an asexual nature, going from the popcorn to the snakes to the clowns. So why are they capturing females in balloons rather than just turning them into cotton candy cocoons like they do for all the male victims? So yeah, there's a lot to explore within their world, their hierarchy, and how a clown even becomes such as something like a Clownzilla, or King Clown, or JoJo, whatever you want to call them. A sequel could certainly explore some of these ideas, or expand on them without giving any definitive answers still. Number 3, the possibility of visiting the clown planet. Aliens is probably one of my favorite sequels. In every way that the original Alien was kept small scale, the first sequel opened up the world and we got to see more of the creatures themselves. With that same thought process, I'd love to see a sequel where a team of astronauts are sent into space to spy on or infiltrate the clown planet and take them down. I imagine weird giant sets like the Flash Gordon movie from the 80s, although with the weird aesthetic that the big top spaceship had. I think that's something that could be very much played into and could really expand the universe of the clowns. So yeah, I think that would be a really interesting idea to explore more about the clowns, where they come from, and everything like that. Number 2, getting a follow-up theme song. The theme song by the Dickies is a fan favorite and helped spread the knowledge of the Killer Klowns in all of their concerts. So how perfect would it be to have the Dickies write a sequel song for a sequel movie? Or they could treat it like a James Bond theme and get a different artist for every follow-up movie. Maybe find the punk rock group of this millennium to write a new type of song, or someone of some other genre. Obviously they probably don't have the budget of a Bond film to get the hottest new artist, but it could be something fun for people who like underground music. So I think that would be just another thing to look forward to if a sequel gets made. And number 1, well, actually this hasn't really been in any particular order, but for the sake of this list, number 1, it's endured popularity for over 30 years on the strength of one movie. It's pretty crazy that a film that only had one entry has managed to endure for over 30 years. Unlike Jason, Michael, or Freddy, who have stayed in the public consciousness because they had a sequel or reboot every decade at least, the Killer Klowns have thrived on one entry. It's crazy to me that a film with this much of a cult following has never gotten a sequel, despite franchises like The Children of the Corn getting like 11 films, and Toxic Avenger got like 4 films, and even Teen Wolf got a sequel and a TV series. Like, how has Killer Klowns not gotten a sequel? It's just crazy, really. I feel like they announced a sequel like a decade ago, as well as a TV series a little while back, but those things just never happened. So let's hope that they get it together, and whoever owns the rights finally greenlights a sequel. So what do you think? Do you think the Killer Klowns deserve a follow-up? Or would you prefer a reboot or remake? Or would you rather be left alone as a standalone film? I may also do a ranking of the clowns or a top 10 clown video or something in the future, because I got quite a few speed arts. So let me know what your favorite clown down below is as well. I'd also like to thank all my patrons, including the recently signed up DSCO Banu. It's all one word, I'm sorry. And Dan H. There's links to check out the latest animation down below, as well as to the Patreon. And until next time, I'll tell you something later. Also, P.S. I'm sorry if you heard my dogs playing in the background for the last minute or so of this speed art. They decided to get up and have been going crazy. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.